Ah, just another lustful sunny day in good old Azteca. What could go wrong about the place? Great food, nice deserts. We are even serving a lord that isn't an abusive prick like Spike the Snow Wolf, who have done us all wrong in more ways than one. And to top it off, we even get to live here in exchange for guarding this place, so the weather can be a bit tortuous at times. Other than that, can't complain. What did he say, mate?
Oh yeah, you don't need to tell me twice. The Mobian gods have wanted his head for a very long time. Even our lordship have wanted to murder him on several occasions. It's no wonder that all of the gods despise the basic rich bitch. He used us like we were piles of $1,000 bills and we get betrayed as thanks for our loyalty. Such bullshit, man.
Oh, definitely. We sure definitely hope that our lordship gets the vengeance that he deserves and that Spike gets what his ass gets coming to him, and we wish nothing but the best too. How? Who goes there?
Let me through. I need to speak to your lordship urgently. It's an emergency.
If it's an emergency that you request to see our lordship, then we will let you pass. He is upstairs sparring with Anhur. Ring the doorbell before entering, as he has the tendency to hook people for not ringing the doorbell first.
I will definitely do that. Thank you, gentlemen.
Don't tell me you're tired already. I might as well ask Bardet to be my training partner if you won't live up to my standards as promised.
Very well, my lord. I shall do so.
Then come at me like you mean it!
Don't try to hold back.
Come on, Anhur. Is this all you got? What did I hire you for?
You hired me because you wanted me to be your warrior guard, my lord.
Well now, seems like I have a guest. We'll resume our training later. You are dismissed. Whoever just rang that bell better have a good reason of why they just interrupted my training session. And I keep telling those guards for the millionth time, no guests during this hour. And it better be freaking important too. Otherwise, that sorry individual is gonna pay dearly. Okay, you rude son of a bitch. You got something to explain to the—
Powertrip. Thank God I found you. I apologize for interrupting your training session, though I wish it were on better terms.
Aunt Isis, what are you doing here?
I have some grave and unfortunate news to deliver. Your father requested I tell you it personally since you were the last person to see him on Mobius. Spike the Snow Wolf is alive and well.
I had a feeling he was going to come up again eventually. And let me take a wild guess as well. Father is upset at this news.
The exact opposite actually. You were not involved in the altercation that landed the killing blow on Spike in Abu Dhabi 6 months ago. Your father and the other Mobian gods are holding a meeting tomorrow morning at his temple in Sphinx Falls. Our allies, the Kurachi royal family, will also be there.
With all due respect, Aunt Isis, Zabek is a low-down rat. He would backstab all of us when we weren't looking.
Zabek is your problem, not ours. I'm not gonna get into Aztecian politics with you. While I'm on the topic, while you were on Earth, were you able to tap into your astral form by any chance?
No, I wasn't able to. Earth's atmosphere is a whole different ballgame than Azteca's. I was struggling to even use an inch of my full Powerball being there.
Don't worry about it then, we'll touch more on that subject when we get to it. Though I have to say, that took a lot of courage to call upon us to give our power to a mortal of the Hawkins clan. Given their history toward us, with Spike especially.
We didn't have much of a choice. It was either that or let Spike kill us both, which obviously was not gonna happen.
Try telling that to your father. He's not the very least happy about that. I am not one to give my own opinion in a household that is not my own.
Knowing how Father operates, he's not one of those people that can be pleased as easily as other people think. When we cross that bridge, we'll get to it.
I'll leave that to you then, Powertrip. Oh, by the way, before I make my departure, your father wanted me to tell you something else. We had a unanimous vote several weeks ago, if Spike did come back to life. We are going to hold a 16-week tournament to determine who will be Guardian of Azteca while the person who fights Spike is absent. And you will not be in it. We will explain why tomorrow. See you then, Powertrip.
Well, shit. So much for that idea. Well, here we are, Sphinx Falls, just as I remember it.
I knew you couldn't resist temptation, you Echinavich.
Zabek, you low-down rat motherfucker!
You honestly think you can defeat Spike the Snowgolf all by yourself? You are a deluded fool. You should have the honor on killing that traitor, not the son of a rejected Egyptian god.
Please tell me you're joking! You think you, of all people, are able to defeat Spike the Snowball? You are a deluded fool! Look at you! You really think Spike the Snowwolf is going to accept a challenge from you? Come to think of it, you two are exactly alike. You are not even honorable. And you would backstab your own family in the back, just like Spike did his.
How dare you insult me, you Echinavich? Do you know who I am? I am Fabek Kurasi. My family has ruled this land for 3 generations. You gods only live in Azteca because well too. No begone you Echina parasite.
You flexing your royal muscles today, fat boy? If you still feel the need, please charge me. Please do. So I can fuck your shit up.
Excuse me, is there a problem here?
Don't look at me. I'm just standing here waiting to be called up on what to do with this Spike the Snowwolf situation, while this fat boy over here decides to attack a god from behind.
Dearest Davina, this Echinavich started with me. A called the allowed rat and attacked me.
As far as I see it, Zabek, you're the one starting with him. What did our parents tell you about picking a fight with guests of our allies? Not to attack them, right? And what do? You go and attack one anyway.
Even you question my authority? Fuck this shit. I'm a kill myself a god today.
You wanna swing at me, Zabek? Take your best shot. I'm standing right here. Don't let the girls stop you because I'm here. If you wanna swing at me, now's the time. I dare you to swing it.
Don't even think about it, Zabek.
Davina, if you stand in my way, you will also join him. You understand?
Motherfucker, you even as much lay a hand on me, I will land your 600+ pound royal ass through a wall. You understand me? It'd be the last thing you ever do.
Then move out the way. If you're not out the way by the time I count to 3, if you're in my way by then, that's on you.
Touch me then. I fucking dare you. And watch what I do to your sorry 600 pound ass. Or all you all talk like your sorry ass little brother who has since been outcasted. Motherfucker. You did not. Just touch me.
What the fuck are you gonna do, little girl? Tell mother and father? You were always pathetic.
No, but I will put you through a fucking wall. For touching me. Move out the way, your lordship, as I dispose of this 600 pound camel turd through the fucking wall.
Well, fuck.
Let that be a lesson to you, Zabek, you piece of camel dirt. Don't you ever touch me again. Or you'll get worse than that.
Is I ask you to get out of my goddamn sight right now, before I get up and kill the both of you.
I deeply apologize for my brother's actions, your lordship. He doesn't normally act like that. I'll pay for the war damages if I have to.
I could care less what that sentimental low-down rat thinks of me. From what I was watching, I enjoy the way you handed Zabek his ass. You do look like someone that would be in his family. What is your name, by the way?
I'm Princess Davina, 3rd generation royal of the Quraishi family at your service.
You're Princess Davina? I heard a lot of things about you, and good things I might add. For what you're doing for your community is actually impressive. That is actually someone I would have as my bride. Not to get off topic here, but back to the important matter at hand. I'm looking for my father Anubis. Did you happen to run into him by any chance?
You're looking for your father Anubis? I know exactly where they are. I just came from there when I heard you two fighting. Follow me. They're having a meeting right behind this door. Something about a guy called Spike the Snow Wolf. If that's what you're here for, walk on in.
So this is where they're having the meeting at, huh? Very interesting. Thank you for helping me get up here. So I guess I'll just knock on the door. Maybe not.
Powertrip, where have you been, dawdling downstairs for the past hour? Now come on. Your father awaits.
Ah, Powertrip. The person I wanted to see. Please take a seat. We have much to discuss this morning. Especially what your aunt, Isis, told you the day before. I take it you are aware of the dire situation involving Spike the Snow Wolf, correct?
Yeah, I'm already aware, Father. You can thank Aunt Isis over there for getting the information to me on time. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about the information until later on today.
Perfect. Then there is no need to repeat ourselves. Least in that regard, let us cover some of the small things first. One you will be especially familiar with. The unjustly murder of Tails Miles Prowler.
Ah, fuck. I knew you were gonna bring that up.
Now hold on, let me finish. Good news is, you won't have your godhood stripped from you. As we understand, that wasn't intentional. But be advised, any further infractions on Mobius or anywhere else that has mortal inhabitation, we will take swift dire action and address it. You see, the mortals like Tails, and many others, look up to us as guardians. Last thing we need are mortals rebelling against us because of the god of destruction in training, killing mortals over every little thing. And we can't have that. You with me so far?
Yes, Father. I'm with you.
Very good. Now let us get to the second thing. Remember that starry mortals were spewing that you were sealed for 7,000 years because you killed a pharaoh trying to make peace with another land in cold blood? Let us state for the record, that is not true. Spike the Snow Wolf by his own admission admitted to one of my guards recently that he fabricated the whole thing in order to get us to seal you, which I don't see as true justice. Not only did he accuse you of a crime you didn't commit, he also lied about it. We are just now learning about it after interviewing a former member of the Hawkins clan, Jared. As you know, was a slave to the resurrected, as he also knew that his father were using the Mobian gods to his own benefit. As of this moment, your tomb is to be destroyed, and you are acquitted on all charges he accused you of, hence why we summoned you here today, before we move on. You have any questions?
Wait, so you're not upset?
About what?
When Aunt Isis came to my temple yesterday, she mentioned something that you were upset that I relied on you guys to defeat Spike on Earth or something along those lines.
Don't let Isis's thoughts concern you. We made you a Mobian god for a reason. You come from an ancient line of Echidnas that have 99.9% Egyptian DNA, which in the god world is very rare. You also recover a lot faster than the mortal Echidnas back on your home world. And you also have the patience to learn new tricks, which from a mortal standpoint is very admirable. Don't put yourself down so easily because of someone else's opinion of what I may do to them. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Now back on topic, we are going to address one more minor thing, which answers your question that you've asked just now. Which is summoning us to give the mortal of the Hawkins clan a god key boost, who was still Khan of the clan at the time. That was a smart move on your part. Had you not acted so resourcefully, it may not have resulted in the killing blow that he gave Spike 6 months ago in Abu Dhabi. However, I want to explain something to you that you may not have realized, and I don't think you did either, which isn't entirely your fault. The Malice Emeralds won't contain God Key for as long as he thinks. You see, Malice Energy and God Key do not bode well for long extended periods of time in combat. So the boost that he got is only temporary, as he is not a full-blooded deity like we are. Speaking of deities, I would like to introduce you to somebody. Bring him in, Powertrip. I would like you to meet my good friend Beerus. He is the god of destruction of the 7th universe. He may have a bad temper and have very little patience with mortal arrogance. He is definitely a good ally to have when you need him most.
It is an honor to meet you, Lord Beerus. I've heard a lot about you.
Pleasure is mine as well, Your Excellency.
Now as to why we actually summoned you here. During our interview with Jared, we learned something very interesting about Spike, his super Mobian god form to be more specific. We can now confirm that he did not earn the form naturally. He killed at least 28 Mobian gods to obtain it, which in our laws is strictly forbidden. Which brings us to why you will not be competing in the Guardian tournament. The person that is going after Spike head-on is you. After your battle with Crimson in Abu Dhabi, you've proved to us you're more than able to take on Spike by yourself. However, you will need your astral form to battle him, which Isis told me you have not awoken, hence why we summoned Beerus. Because you will not be killing him as you intend, you are to bring him back here so we can strip him of his god power first. Myself and the other gods have discussed how we punish him. Ultimately, we all decided that you will be our executioner. It's only fair since he accused you of a crime you never committed.
What must I do to achieve my astral form then, Father?
As far as your training, the person who will be helping you awake your astral form will be Beerus. Beerus' assistant Liz has a realm that two mortal friends of theirs trained in to awake their forms, and this realm happens to be the same gravity capacity as the god chamber we used to train in. Only except the gravity is a lot more heavier. Your training with Beerus will commence immediately. You could choose either go with them now and have them explain what you have to do and we will watch over things here while you are gone. Or you could choose to delay in the process to awaken your astral form will take a lot longer. Your choice.
Fuck that! I ain't waiting around. I want to get my astral form as soon as possible.
Then our job here is done, Beerus. He's all yours. Meeting is adjourned.
We will train on my planet in Universe 7. Whis will be the one training you in the God realm. And don't even think about giving us a hard time either. I will have Goku and Vegeta help you since they're already at theirs. You're lucky I am showing leniency because you are Anubis' son. Well then, shall we go?
Yes, Lord Beerus. I'm ready.
Splendid. I don't like my precious god time being wasted, Whis.
Of course, Lord Beerus.
My skin is cold. Transfusion with somebody more than old. Drop into full last time.